Hello everybody. So I got one last little planting project to do. This one's a big one. I figured I got this massive bag of soil to deal with, and I happen to have this big pot. So I went ahead and just actually got a rosemary, and what I decided to do is I'm going to transplant this guy as well as doing some cuttings off of him into this big old pot and see how everything does. Let's give it a shot. Now, for the cuttings, I sterilized this with some alcohol. And what you want to do is just take a nice cutting, taking it right back down here to one of the nodes. So that's a pretty good sized cutting there. And what we do is we just pop these bottom parts off. Take about a third to 2/3. Take it about, that's plenty good off right there. I'm going to leave a good amount of space. And then what I actually decided to do was use a little bit of honey. Because for a root grower, they say you can use honey as a natural root growth hormone. So I'm just going to dip the end of this in a wee bit of honey, like that. So it's got a wee bit of honey on him. And then we're just going to find a spot and toss them in. Just like that. And you can actually do these from water first, but I'm just going to try planting them straight in and see what happens, just for experiment's sake. So we'll check back in with you soon and let you know how these cuttings are doing. Yeah, look at that. As you can see, didn't work. All of these guys, failed. Unfortunately, none of them took. I figured I'd just leave them in there so I could show you. Not a single one got roots. But this actually was completely expected. I expected these not necessarily to work. I mean, it was just a complete experiment because I heard you could do it, but I didn't think it was going to work because the circumstances weren't right for it. And pulling it off of this guy, he didn't quite have enough structure ready to make that work properly. So yeah, I just didn't expect that to work at all. So otherwise, the main body of the plant is, still looking really good, I think. What do you guys think? Pretty good? Yeah. Oh, but that brings me to this wonderful plant. This is a lily. And I don't know if it's going to flower this year, but I don't really care. Look at that. That's really cool. I'm really liking how the leaves are all looking right now. I mean, I'm sure there's a few things I can do to get it to blossom out and stuff, but at the moment I'm just totally in love with the way these leaves are looking. So cool. The one I'll do my quick update on my two polyanthus guys. They're both looking pretty good. They have some lower leaves I think that need to be pulled because they're getting a bit browned around the edge there. You can see that. A little bit browned around the edge. And that's kind of typical from what I've heard, that they don't handle too heavy of sun very well. So yeah, some few older ones, but there's lots of new buds that coming in still actually. Hanging planter, right there. Woo-hoo. And that's where this guy lives. He sits right in this corner here, right on deck. But my big thing I want to do today is my night sky petunia. This is actually from last year, and I heard they can actually be annual plants. But you can see here, it's like definitely ready to be repotted, and it's well overdue for that. I'm gonna pull these stakes out. So what I figured I'd do is put it in this little hanging planter here. Whee! That might be nice. So I'm gonna make a little bit of space here. I'm gonna pop this guy out of here. This dirt is really old. This is how I got it from. Listen, look at that. Whoa. I'm gonna try and get some of this older dirt out of here, I think. Just, it's so flimsy right now. Pull a bit of it off. There. Well, look at that, there's like this binding root going all the way to where the rim of the old planter was. Yeah, he definitely is ready for a replanting here. Okay, that's good enough for now. Let's get them all in here. Get you lots of good dirt there, my friend. Because we love you. And you need good dirt. Yeah, so we left a little bit of space in the planter here. But that's good. Load them up. Swish. If I had a drill, I might actually want to put a few extra holes because there isn't that much in here as far as drainage ability. So we'll see how this works though. Looking good. That's it for this for the moment. Lovely shot, huh? Let's go to the red door. That's more exciting. Thanks guys, I really appreciate everything. Let's go inside. So that's all my replanting that I've done for my outdoor patio. That's everything that's out there. Is obviously I don't have much space. If you had seen the other video about my indoor herb garden, between that and between all those guys out there. Ooh, wait a second, new guy. I'll be right back. New plant! This is a Hawaiian plant, apparently, that they're selling like crazy through various sources because they like say, oh, it's one of the rarest in the world because there was a moth that helped pollinate these plants to help them grow and breed more, but apparently it's now extinct, so it's very hard to breed these guys, so they're calling it one of the rarest houseplants in the world. I don't know how accurate that is. I probably need to look in on it, but nonetheless, it's cool. I like them. Very cool. Woo! That's my newest addition. My aunt, thank you very much, gave me that for my birthday. So, very appreciative of that. So yeah, that's all of my plants now. Every single one of them. You've seen them all. My outdoor ones, my indoor ones. I hope you like them. And if you have any other tips about how to do the polyanthus, I'm very much interested in hearing about that because those are brand new for me. I've just started doing them. The petunia, that's like I said, it's an annual one apparently, or a perennial one. And this is the first time I've tried to overwinter it. So this is going to be an interesting experiment to see if that works. And the rosemary, this is the first time I've actually done it outside. I normally do it here in my indoor herb garden. So this will be a fun experiment for me too on that respect. I just wanted to take a quick bit of time to do a shout out to some of the new people who have been very supportive of me. And I mean, I just started this channel in January, and to me, it's just so amazing the community that you can get involved with on YouTube. So many wonderful people, and I'm going to name some of you right now. Haha. Ession's Family Garden, and I'll put all the links down as well. You guys have been wonderful so far, and thanks for the shout out that you gave me as well. You guys rock. New Orleans Gardener, wonderful lady, great positive attitude, love her videos. Nona Grace, she's funny. You gotta watch her, she's awesome, I love her. Yeah, big one, my Orchid Adventures. She's like one of the first people that really engaged me and embraced me and fell in love with my channel. And so Maria Young, you are awesome, and I love your videos, and I will continue watching them. So thank you for your support as well. Along with Todd's Tropicals, another orchid man. He's awesome. He follows my stuff and comments on my stuff all the time. Love you, Todd. Thank you so much. ACS, one of my newest friends, Chris, from the channel AC Space capital S. Babette in the Garden. Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen one of her videos, she does this thing at the very end where she has a security cam. And she does hilarious commentary over it. So go to her channel and watch some of those. They're funny as heck. Granny B, great lady who's embraced my channel. And there's plenty of others I know I'm not mentioning right now. And I'm sure I will get around to you in another video. Trust me. But the last one I want to talk about right now is Happy Colorado Homestead. Such a cool guy with his family out there. And always has a great attitude in his videos, even when things are going sideways for him. So keep up the great work, guys. Love all of you. Thank you so much for the support. I am so grateful. My channel has been growing by leaps and bounds since I've embraced you guys as a community. So I mean, I can't say enough about you. It almost leaves me speechless. I'm not speechless just because I wrote down a list and I said I had to talk about you guys. Because you're awesome. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. That's it for today. You know, do those normal things if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, share it around, and we'll catch you next round. Have a nice day.